viewers, and welcome back to SaharaTV. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show so far. My name is Faloye, and right now we're having the callback segment where we'd like to hear from you, the listeners, and the viewers. The number to call is 917-284-9811, and of course, I'm joined by the beautiful Toyosi, Phillips of The Gist.
Hello, humble friends.
Hi, what's up?
Olufale, I'm good, thank you.
On TV, it's Olufale.
On TV, it's Olufale. I corrected myself.
You're great. So we just finished watching an interview with Adiola and the now Vice President. So that was a very good interview.
Yes.
You guys can let us know what you think about it. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage of our inauguration yesterday. We'd like to know what you guys think about that too. But we have our question of the day, and the first one is...
what change do we expect to see, or what change do they expect to see in the first 100 days? Yes,
and I think the first one we took to was, what are your memories of good luck, Jonathan, as a president? So we'd like to hear from you on that. Again, the number to call, the number right there is on your screen, 917-284-9811. So off the back to you, so what do you think about, good luck, Jonathan's legacy is going to be?
Honestly, I don't know if I have a lot of good things to say about Goodluck Jonathan's administration. If I'm going to be very honest, I think he was very docile, and I think a lot of people got away with things they would not have gotten away with had he been a stronger, tougher president in power. So I know he did a lot for entertainers. I know they, well, no, yeah, he did a lot for entertainers. I think he got Nollywood. He gave them like some form of, is it subsidy to call it? I don't know what to call it, but I know he did stuff for Nollywood, for the entertainment industry, creatives as a whole. He did a lot for them, and then he changed a lot of lives with his lack of monitoring. So a lot of people got richer under his administration.
Again, my main gripe with his administration was definitely security, and just how Boko Haram became so audacious was just, I really didn't like that. I thought it was spineless against them. And I wish he did what he did in the 6 weeks. Like, if I was president, when those girls got kidnapped, I mean, I'm the president of the country. I don't care who Boko Haram is. I mean, I should be able, I should have enough arsenal that would go there and, just show some support. I would have done some fatigues or something and just, gone there and just say, you know what, we have your support. If he had done that, I think he would have won.
I think we still, like, Nigeria used to boast about having the strongest army in Africa. I mean, we sent troops to Liberia, we sent troops to other countries to help, and then kids get kidnapped, and he didn't do anything about it for the first, 2 weeks?
And the girls are still missing.
I
want to give a big shout out to one of our former guests. Her name is Buki Shonibare. The girl has actually been, let the world know that, you know what, the girls are still missing. She puts up a picture every day, you know. So it seemed like when the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls was in vogue, everybody was doing it, but she's still doing it.
Yes, and even Yvonne Idahosa.
Oh, Yvonne, good.
Yes, Yvonne Idahosa as well is still fighting the cause. So we hope those girls get found.
Yes, so, well, we hope so. Then another thing, so like I said, I thought he was spineless against Boko Haram. I mean, these are a bunch of thugs. They should have been wiped out and eviscerated.
When they were little.
Exactly. They just, they grew wings, as Nigerians would say. But one thing, though, we'll read some of the tweets what people have been saying. One thing I do have to give him, though, is that he did allow democracy to shine. I'll be honest with you. I give him credit for that because, the reputation with other past African leaders is that they don't concede easily. They might want to make a big beef out of it and make a big thing out about it. But you know what he said? I lost, so democracy won. So I definitely commend him for that. And at one point, I'm like, why are they doing that? He lost, he should, but with what we know about African leaders and everything, how they don't like to concede or just give up the presidency without a fight and everything. So I commend him for that. Does he deserve a Nobel Peace?
No, he does not deserve
that. No.
Anything.
So everybody that's saying that, that's just a stretch.
And
so.
In my own opinion, is he was tired. No, honestly, I feel like he was tired. There was an interview recently, not an interview, sorry, one of the speech he gave, I think at the Thanksgiving thing today. He said he never expected to be president.
I know.
Like, so I don't know. I believe being president is something people work towards. So Obama, I think in my head, at some point in his life decided, you know what, I want to be president of America. And then he became like a senator, and then he worked with, but he just voted for Lamesia, helped out, and the next thing he became deputy governor, and all that. We have a caller.
Yeah, caller, welcome to SaharaTV.
Hello, Kayode from Dallas. Do you hear us?
Okay, I think we lost Kayode. Yeah, please call back, guys. The number to call is 917-284-9811. Right there on your screen and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we have some tweets. Big shout out to Ike. Ike, thank you so much for that.
Ike is our graphics guy, for those wondering who Ike is.
Yes, and also the one half of the, what do you call that?
Of the Knee and Ike show.
Where did my earpiece go?
I'll help you, but we're on camera right now, so that's just...
Doesn't matter. Okay. Right, so do you have the first tweet of...
Oh, yeah. So this is addressing the what people expect.
Okay, the first 100 days.
What kind of change they expect to see in the first 100 days. And Marvin Olajide Iko Mola says, the man just got here. Or the man has just... I'll read it properly. The man just got here. If he's able to make any changes in his first 100 days, it will be amazing. The last government has messed up things in ways that the president and his team will be trying to find their bearing. The president has promised some changes within the first 100 days. I believe in him that they will be done, inshallah.
Okay, all right. The second one we have Uzuma A. Benedict. He says, jail all the corrupt politicians first because they are worse than Boko Haram. They are the sponsors of Boko Haram.
Let's talk about that.
Oh, yeah. I won't say they're the sponsors. You know, definitely Boko Haram definitely has a financial backing from somewhere. I mean, I saw these guys on speedboats at one point. I'm like, where the hell did they...
Speedboats?
Yes, I saw some footage of them on speedboats. So, again, and do I believe corruption is an even bigger evil than Boko Haram? I do, because if corruption can just be... You know what? I don't think, first of all, I don't think corruption is going to be curbed 100%, but at least give us 35 or 40%. Yeah, you will see a difference in the country.
Yeah. What do you think about him jailing politicians, corrupt politicians?
I don't know. Let's take that. We have a caller. I'll take that after the caller. Caller, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Yes, please go ahead. Welcome to SaharaTV.
Oh, thank you very much. So what I was going to say is I would try to be as fair as I can to Goodluck Jonathan. And I think the high point of his, tenure was accepting the defeat, which is the first ever in Nigeria. I think it was a very, very good thing. Can you hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you. Go ahead, Kunle.
Yep. So, so this is the only thing I could say. This is the only thing I can praise him for.
Yeah.
Everything else, to sum it up, is incompetent.
Right.
If you take every other subject, I think it's been really terrible. You know, the way he's handled security, the way he's handled corruption, talking about goats and yams and all of that. So I think it's really, really a shame. You know, he doesn't seem to have, the will to be president. And also, you were trying to praise him. I think I missed Faloye, if I'm right. Is that right?
Faloye. Faloye.
Yes, you were trying to praise him for letting, the democracy run and all of that. But the reality is, if you look through the history of Nigeria, people like Obasanjo had the grip on power. He was more confident with it. He had more power.
Yeah.
So he was able to use the law. But when he passed it on to Yaradua, he didn't have that much. He was trying to be fair. So Jonathan's ability to let the law prevail, that's not his wish. Because if you look, through the records, if you check what happened, during the use of card readers, if you checked how, he used the police to prevent lawmakers from getting into the chambers, so you would, definitely see, he's tried his best to abuse law. So, the best thing I would say, I would try to be as fair as I can. And the only thing is, stepping to lead, the presidency for Buhari. This is the only thing I can say. Just, in the mildest terms.
Yeah.
I could say worse things. I think it's not worth it, at the time. It's really very annoying, to be honest.
Yeah, thank you.
Yesterday or some days ago, Sambo was actually, giving out stoves worth 5.2 billion naira. to women. And how does this help Nigeria's problem?
Yeah.
It's very frustrating, but it's all to the sun now.
Yeah.
And we hope, tomorrow will be better.
Yes, we hope so. Thank you very much, Kunle.
Yeah, thank you very much for calling.
So is it not almost shameful for the highlight of your administration to be you handing over?
Right, but to what Kunle said, saying that Obasanjo gave out, handed easily, but let's not.
Obasanjo did not hand out easily. Remember the whole third term.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember the third term saga. He was trying to get that passed.
Right, and we know that past what do you call it? Were probably rigged.
Past elections.
Past elections, exactly, could have been rigged. I mean, there are people saying that. So here, in this case, I think they might have tried to rig it, but
it didn't work out for them.
It definitely didn't work. So yeah. So
these are actually Facebook comments, not tweets.
Oh
that we've been getting Facebook comments. Yes. So Tayo Ojediran says, silence Boko Haram and expose the corruption in oil industry and its perpetrators.
In the first 100 days, I think because he could definitely silence Boko Haram. And I know he said during the speech that he was going to be moving the headquarters from, I think, to Maiduguri
in Borno State.
In Borno State. And I think that's definitely good because that would definitely, once the presence is there, that would, put some fear in the people. And let me read the next tweet. And we're reading the tweets.
Facebook comments.
Facebook comments, yeah. So Mazi Henry Okoronko Anicho says, can a man offer what he does not have? What do you expect from a brainless and illiterate president? The answer is nothing. So I think he's...
Mazi is angry.
Yes, everybody has their opinion. Everybody had their opinion of Goodluck Jonathan. So if you have an opinion about this new president, please feel free to share it, But it's up to him to come and, disprove the people of what he is and what he's not.
Let's just remind the callers, the viewers, number to call, 917-284-9811. And we're looking forward to speaking with you. There's a comment from Sheikh Ibrahim. He says security, power, corruption, creation of adequate refinery, finally jail Jonathan, his government officials that loot, including the military. That's what he wants to see in the first 100 days. And I think we have a new caller.
Right.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi, is that Abiola from Nigeria?
This thing is untold.
Yes.
Can you turn down the volume of your device, please?
Okay, I'm doing that right away.
Okay, thank you very much. What's your contribution
to the program? I think it was a very good thing. I witnessed the inauguration yesterday at Abuja.
Good.
So you were there at the event?
Yeah, I was there.
Nice. So what do you expect from the administration in the first 100 days?
Oh, okay, I think we lost him. Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead. The guys would like to hear from you, 917-284-9811. And we're reading all your
Facebook messages
right now. Yeah, I like this one. And I picked it up. And it says, expectations are very high. Even to my little sons, they are very excited. By next week, Monday, free lunch will commence. Free lunch in school. And you have the
little boy.
Kids, the little boy dancing and everything. Because they said they promised unemployed students or whatever free lunch and what is that, 5,000 naira each?
Really? This is for Lagos State. Oh, is this?
I thought it was for the whole country.
For the whole, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll definitely
we'll see how that goes.
But I know one of the barometers that they used to measure a president is what he does in the first 100 days.
Yeah.
I like to say that Nigeria is a different case entirely. So to be honest with you, I don't think I'll be expecting
a lot.
Too much.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
He has inherited a lot of problems. Like it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
People said the same thing with Obama and Bush, but I wasn't giving Obama a break either. You knew what you were getting into by becoming president of the United States.
True.
Exactly.
True.
So Buhari and Osinbajo knew what was at hand. You know, so if you know you couldn't handle the pressure, don't run. Don't come in, you know, with excuses saying that, oh,
there
the
are
president,
a lot of problems.
No, tackle them.
Yeah,
that's what we want. Yeah.
But I like what he said as well. He said something about he does not want Nigerians to continue with that culture of defeatism, like everything, just accept things the way they, you know, I think that's a Nigerian trait actually. We just say God is in control, it is well and stuff like that. But he says he's going to tackle on these things, he's going to tackle them head on. So we'll see. Yeah,
but that starts from the top though, honestly. Yes. That starts with the top. Like, you know, I think with good leadership, you know, people will start to stop embracing mediocrity.
Yes.
Because I think that's what they're doing.
Yes, yes. Let's read Obadiah Anjugu. His message on Facebook, he says, Nigeria belongs to everybody and Nigeria belongs to nobody. We'll discuss this. We have a new caller.
Go ahead. Caller, you're live.
Hello.
Hi.
Your name is Tumel?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you for calling.
Well, first, I would like to really congratulate you guys on what you have been doing. I have been following you for so long.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you guys, what you guys are doing. Well, I'd like to say, like, this Jonathan administration that has just finished, one thing that I will remember of it is reckless and careless, and really people in the administration doesn't care about it, not at all. They wasn't ready to help us, not like a bit. The people, they are like so interested in a way that, especially we people from northeast in Nigeria, we are just left and like abandoned. Nobody care about how we feel or what we do. You know, this strategy, our family had been killed and we had been destroyed. Really, that's really hurt our feelings and, you know, how we been living.
Yeah, thank you, Omar. Thank you so much for that.
And for Buhari administration, there is one thing that we are expecting in the first 100, especially me. My expectation is, okay, in the first 100, people like Obasanjo, people like Abdul Salam, you know, those people that had power in the country, how they are going to effective, you know, administration. I really wonder how Buhari is going to tackle those people, because yes, we know these people, they are like, how should I say, corrupt. Everybody knows that, but still they are with him. I really wonder, how is he going to handle these people? What do you think, you guys?
Right. Honestly, it's going to require a lot of tact and a lot of wisdom on his own part. And we were talking about this yesterday. Like, do you think that should be the major thing he should do? Like, one of the first things he should do, going after corrupt politicians and going after... You think, like... Do you think, like, that should be one of his primary...
Oh, you mean past corrupt?
Yes, past corrupt.
I don't think he could do that, because how far are you going to go? Honestly. Let's start, you know, the bar has been set. Let's start right now. That's just my opinion. I don't think... You can't go back. How far back are you going to go?
Someone said to set up a committee and get everybody in jail. But then again, he has some people in his camp who kind of deserve to be in jail.
Well, so what is he going to do? And these are people within his own party.
People within his own party.
What I think is the first instance of corruption that we get, and he gets, and we can guarantee Sahara Reporters is going to work hard to make sure we point whoever out. He should make that person a scapegoat.
Yes, public display.
And set a culture.
Yep. So what did you think of his comment yesterday? You know, I was reading Obadiah Anjugu's Facebook message that said Nigeria belongs to everybody and Nigeria belongs to nobody. Yesterday, he said that he belongs to everybody and he belongs to nobody. Yeah, you know, he's showing that he's a government for the people. Nobody's entitled to anything. And and I kind of actually like this segment, actually, this caption, you know. Somebody put it in saying that's how Nigerian men think. That's how married Nigerian men. That's how they think. That's a topic for another day. We have a caller.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. David from LA.
Yes, my comment is fueled by a comment I read on your website, to some article on there. I just think, I mean, this statement might be a little bit harsh, but I think we want our dictator back.
Ooh.
I don't know what this Democrat is. The first signs that he's given so far, you know, it doesn't say well about his fight or what he will do about corruption. I mean, two things have happened. First, he gave a blanket amnesty to the thieves yesterday when he said he would not probe them. And then today, he released a press, I think it was a press release that said everybody should go wherever they want. I hope he has, you know, some wisdom to this or some tact, like Toyosi said. I hope he has a plan, you know, a covert plan. Because what I'm looking at is what he does with the subsidy. If he takes away the subsidy, then that would tell me, and I think the masses, that things have not changed.
Right. Because
the criminals are running around on TV and the agents are running around saying, take away the subsidy and privatize everything. Yeah, that's what Okonji, whatever her name is, did. And look at where we are. So I'm kind of, you know, a little bit concerned. Hopefully he has some wisdom to this plan or this madness where he's saying everybody should go, you know, let him go and no probe and all that stuff. Where is he going to get the money? Because trust me, these folks, if these folks keep the money, they will use this money on him or against him.
Right.
They will use it against him. They will use it against the progress that he would, you know, he has in his plan. So I think he needs to send some messages to the masses who elected him based on corruption, that he's going to do something about it. Because all we've heard from him so far is let him go, and I'm not going to touch him, not going to do anything. But I'm looking to see what he does with the subsidy. If he takes that thing off, then, you know, he's going to have a rough ride in the first 100 days.
David, thank you so much for calling. And thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, so interesting. He wants a dictator back. You know, the guys already said, don't call me general anymore, just call me
President.
You know, I think when he was a dictator in '83, though, a lot of people, you know, probably are too young to remember this, but, you know, he did strike fear into a lot of
the
people.
Hearts
You know,
of people.
He had people doing komakuru, komaga on the street. No, I'm serious, and they were whipping people on the street.
What is komakuru, komaga in English?
Oh, you know, what is that, the frog
like
jump?
The frog,
yeah, that's what I remember it as. But, you know, another thing was, at least by the Molwes, you saw lines, people were running, lining up. The war against discipline.
What was the population of Nigeria then?
Well, it wasn't as much as it was now.
Exactly.
But I don't think it's just the population, but it's the culture he instilled and the fear.
Well, the culture,
he instilled in people and everything. So we're going to read our last few tweets with regards to what people expect in the first 100 days, and then we're going to jump over to what people think of
Jonathan's.
Right. So Rocksteady says, recover at least 60% of stolen monies, prosecute all corrupt officials, jail Okonjo, Dizeni, and patients, cancel Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Delta elections, and conduct fresh ones, and address fuel scarcity and electricity. Good point. I don't know how realistic this is, but I must say that he does make some good points. Let's read the next tweet. Yeah.
Okay, so the Facebook message is coming in for Jonathan. So what was the question we asked?
Well, the question we asked for Jonathan is what people thought about Jonathan's first, what legacy did Jonathan leave behind?
Jonathan left behind, right. Okay,
Yeah.
and we've gotten quite a few messages on Facebook. Ogachukwu Atuloma says, when journalism leaves what it ought to do to smear people's character, it becomes very unlikely to be positive to the society. The question should be, what would you remember Sahara Reporters Group for? Wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Obviously, the stiffest purpose of this group has been accomplished. Diminishing returns would set in due course. Wow. Ogachukwu. Ogachukwu is angry. Ogachukwu is angry with Sahara Reporters.
As are a lot of people, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what people say.
Okay.
Let me read the next one. Onyekachi Franklin. I remember a man who happily conceded defeat, a man who, despite the challenges, kept his calm, a man who put Nigeria first, but unfortunately, a man who didn't know how to lead a multicultural and tribal nation. Yeah, it's
He was actually... Okay, and we have this from Excella El Family.
Yeah.
El Family. Excella says, I would remember him as the man that left Nigeria in pain of crisis and without foreign reserve. A man who broke the hearts of Nigerians that loved him, that once loved him so much. A man who has made Nigerian parents that named their children after him regret. A crafty man with total pretense. That's a lot.
Yeah, I just think that, honestly, like I said, I was really disappointed with security. Oh, we have a new caller. Caller, go ahead. Thank you for calling Sahara TV.
Yeah, hello?
Hello.
Yes, please do us a favor. Can you please turn down your radio? I'm sure radio. Can you turn down your computer? We're getting the
laptop?
Yes, your device. Thank you.
Is that better?
Much better, Sam.
Okay, hi, I'm Sam, calling from Dallas.
Hi,
I watch your program a lot, and I learned so much about what is happening in Nigeria watching your SaharaTV.
Thank you.
You guys are doing a good job.
Thank you
so much. I've been in the U.S. for 12 years, and the last time I went to Nigeria, 2010, I was so disappointed because of the federal roads I saw. There was no light. It was really happening. After I left Nigeria 10 years, I went back 2010. It was as if there was no change.
Right.
So I had high hopes that Jonathan would come and change. But from 2011 to date, it was a big disappointment. In Dallas here, we're so happy that Buhari is now the new president, and there's going to be a change. The first 100 days, I expect him to go after the money stolen by the Abacha family. I know it might look, because Jonathan did a contract with, the federal government made a contract with the family, and did not take, there's billions of dollars outside Nigeria, the Abacha families too. We want that money back. That money can be used for federal roads, electricity, and security. If we get that money back, that money can be used for federal roads, electricity, and also especially federal roads and electricity. If we have those two, the investors will come to Nigeria and there will be jobs.
Right.
So he should forget about going after the politicians. Go after and get that money. That money is in Switzerland. We need our money back.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, that is our money, definitely, and if they could get that money, because I didn't want them to. I think the bank said they were going to return the money, but I didn't want them to return it during
Jonathan's regime.
So now that they're going to return, hopefully they'll return it. But like you said, that's a lot of money, and that money could be definitely put to good use. So you want to read the next one?
Yeah, Grace Odubo says, Nigeria's worst president. May God not give us his type again. The most painful part of it is that he has spoiled the chance for we Niger Delta people. I know he will one day pay for this. Oh, wow.
Interesting, yeah. And Ayandele John says, incompetence, greedy, and 100% corrupt president never...
Nigeria.
100% corrupt president Nigeria ever had.
Yeah. Okay, and it's all not negative messages. We have Anthony Fidelis saying, an icon of peace. No doubt to that. He deserves it. He humbles himself even to the point of giving Nigeria her peace. I will forever tell my children about GEJ. Buhari could also follow the same trend and do better. Please, let's all continue to pray for those in authority.
Right, and Emeka Duke says he will be remembered as an epitome of peace. But enough, Jonathan. We are all now looking forward to Nigeria. Stop taking us backward. No, but I agree with him. He's gone. He's been president. He's ruled. His time is over. The future is now. Buhari and Osinbajo. Let's see what they're going to do. And we'll be sure to vet them the same way we vetted. Yeah, go ahead.
The rest. We have Fetimi Erastus. He says, the man who brought free and fair election into Nigeria and became the first sacrifice for it, what OBJ would never have allowed.
Yeah, and Soji Faloye says, a weak, corrupt, and heartless leader who played politics with the likes of Chibok girls because none of them is his daughter. Yeah, to be honest with you. And, you know, it's just unfortunate. But, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Bashir Tijani Funtua on Facebook says, killings, so this is what would you remember Jonathan for? And he says, killings, kidnapping, corruption, tribalism, religious and sectional sentiments. Wow.
Interesting. And the last one we have is from Balogun Kabiru. He will forever be remembered as an ambassador of peace for conceding defeat. I think that's enough. He kept Nigeria moving.
Yeah,
and, you know, we could all give him his kudos for that, like I said. But, you know, there are other things that took precedence to that, and that's security, Boko Haram.
It's a good thing, though.
It's a good thing
he did that, because there probably would have been nothing good to say about him. Think about it. Everyone is just calling him an ambassador for peace now because he conceded. If he didn't do that, then we may not have had positive things to say about him.
Well, guys, that's the callback segment, and we thank you guys for calling in. Please continue to watch Sahara TV. We have more exciting shows coming up for you. The Gist is coming up, right?
No, the Gist is not coming up.
Oh, my bad. I spoke too soon. But we have
Dr. Damages.
Dr. Damages is coming up, and we have the Skype calls coming up. Continue to watch Sahara TV. Thank you. We'll see you.